Shalom. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Wait for a few more of y'all to get in here. Shalom, 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 y'all. We get started in a minute. It's gonna be a quick impromptu video. Can y'all hear me good? Can y'all hear me? Put a con 777. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? All right. 1 second, y'all. Salakia. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Once again, I'm just letting a few more people come in the room. Just letting a few more people come in the room, y'all. God. Philly vibes. All right. Gotta start getting into the spirit. That's what we having the Passover at. So we gotta get the spirit of our city. All right, let a few more people come in. All right, get them likes up, y'all. Come on, there's 11 y'all in here. Get them likes up. There's only 2 likes. Get them likes up. And share the video. Trying to build a little bit momentum on this channel to bring y'all some more lives, edify y'all a little bit more. All right. So I guess we're gonna get down to business. All right, shalom, 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 family. Shabbat shalom. All right, well, the Sabbath is probably over for some of y'all on the East Coast, Midwest, whatever the case may be. Still got about maybe about an hour here on the West Coast, about 30 minutes. As the winter progresses, the daylight savings time is over, so we get more daylight, as the months go on, as the weeks go on. It gets darker later, you know what I'm saying? So it's about 5 after 5 now on the West Coast. It should be completely dark about 6. It's raining and cloudy out here, but it's still daylight out. So it should be completely dark, maybe about another 30, 40, 45 minutes to an hour. It should be completely dark. But Shabbat Shalom, happy belated Sabbath to all of you brothers and sisters, wherever coast or country, whatever you in, your Sabbath is Salaki, your Sabbath is most likely over. So again, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Belated. So this is going to be a quick Passover announcement, right? We in January, the Passover. Actually, today is January 20th. So we're exactly about 3 months away from Passover. So we got to get an early start. All right, the spring will be here before you know it. April 21st will be here before you know it. We got to get in and get ready for the Passover. So Leviticus 23 and 4. These are the feasts of Yahweh, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. All right, so we're in winter now. As you can see, the Most High got the storms and everything beating up the country, but we're in winter now. So, but the spring will be here before we know it. So we got to prepare for the Passover season. All right, Leviticus 23 and 4 again. These are the feasts of Yahweh, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. And the 14th day of the first month at even is Yahweh's Passover. And in the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto Yahweh. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread. And the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. So the Passover is coming upon us. We're not supposed to eat no leavened bread for 7 days. All right, for 7 days, we're not supposed to eat any leavened bread with yeast in it. We can only eat bread without yeast in it. That's going to be this year from, let me get a calendar. That's going to be from Sunday, April 21st until, let me see here, until Sunday, April 28th. Sunday, April 28th at even, you can go back to eating bread. All right, the opening will be Sunday, April 21st. The closing will be Saturday, April 27th. But, yeah, Frederica said, yeah, you lose all kind of weight during that time. Yeah, because you're not eating all that yeast and starch. All right, so you lose it. It's a good diet in time. All right, so April 27th at even will be the closing ceremony. But April 28th, Sunday at even, you can go back to eating yeast. All right. And then, of course, April 21st at even, when the Passover starts, you you have to start eating unleavened bread from that day. By the way, Salaki, I should have said that in the beginning. Don't forget to get your calendars, Israel. Order your calendars today. All right, they're in. I just got another batch in the other day. So the calendars are available. Order your calendars. I get them out to you within days. Priority mail. Order your calendars. Email me at houseofisraelnyc@gmail.com. Order your calendars, all right? And this week I may be doing a discount because brothers and sisters, we want to make sure y'all get your calendars. So we may be running a little discount this week for y'all. Let me see if I can make some things happen, and then I could, filter it down and give y'all the blessing. All right. So order your calendars, y'all. H.O.I. High Holy Feast Day 2020, Shalakia 2024 High Holy Day Feast Day calendars. Make sure y'all order them. All right. But anyway, without further ado, so Leviticus 23:8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto Yahweh 7 days, and the seventh day is an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Work for hire. Servile work is work for hire. The seventh day of the Passover will be Saturday, April 28th at even. That's when your fast of your Passover closing starts. But on Sunday, the 28th at even. Did I say Saturday the 28th? I meant to say Saturday the 27th. Shalakia, if I said the 28th. But on Saturday the 27th at even is your feast, your Sabbath, where you do your closing ceremony. Then that night throughout Sunday during the day, the 28th, is still your Sabbath. And then sundown at Sunday night, the 28th at even, you can go back to eating yeast. Maybe you can cook you a nice meal, a nice Sunday dinner. All right. So, real quick, this year, the Passover will be held in its season during the spring, April 21st, Sunday, April 21st, 2024 at even. This year, H.O.I. will be in Philadelphia. We'll be in the Philadelphia general area. We should have an exact address soon, but we are in between two locations, Germantown and downtown Philly. But we will be in the general Philly area. For those of y'all that want to lock down hotels and Airbnbs and things of that nature, we'll have an exact address for you soon, ASAP. We're kind of narrowing it down between two, maybe three places, but we almost got it narrowed down. And we most likely going to be going with the one in Germantown, but we'll keep y'all posted. All right, we will keep y'all posted. But it'll be in the general Philly area. Now, if you want to get your hotel and make your plans now, that's fine. The dates will be April 19th, 20th, and 21st. Those will be the three main itinerary days. Friday, April 19th, Saturday, Shabbat, April 20th, and Sunday, April 21st. Friday will be camp, most likely camp, evening to night camp. Saturday will be most likely Shabbat class and camp, and then gathering, meet and greet Saturday night. Most likely we're going to have our second annual Yeast Fest. All right, where you get your little last minute yeast on before sundown on the Passover. Then Sunday during the day, nothing. It's a free day. Just get ready for the Passover Sunday night. So that will be the 3-day itinerary. All of that will be on a flyer, and it will be given out to all the brothers and sisters. All right. I mean, it will be posted and given out. Right. So this year, again, H.O.I. Passover Sunday, April 21st, Salakia, 2024 at even. Most likely start time will be about 7:30, 8 p.m. Negro time. All right. Let's start on time this year, Israel. We say that every Passover, but colored people, Israelite time, Salakia. But so that's that. If you're going to be attending, let us know. You must RSVP ASAP because spots will fill up quick. All right, spots. We got room now, but spots will fill up quick. I just got a RSVP last night for 20 people. All right, so we got a little room this year because, again, H.O.I. Salakia, y'all, you know, we went through another split, Salakia, unfortunately. So quite a few brothers and sisters left the congregation. So we have room this year, but we may have room, if you know what I mean. So we have, my point being, we have room, but you got to RSVP as soon as possible, all right? Because the spots will fill up. We know the amount of people we average each year, so we always go with that amount of people, but the spots will fill up. So there's room, but there may not be room, all right? We anticipating, because of those that departed, that's going to free up other room, but some people might fill in that space, some people won't. So now the donation, all right? Let's go to Deuteronomy 16:16, so y'all don't stone me, all right? Damn, elder, everything got to be about what we got to pay? Yes, because these venues are not free, right? You gotta get the venue, you got to get lamb, wine, decorations, logistics, traveling. Some people may be able to afford more than others, so you gotta maybe help people out. Some people want to come, but they need money to help with their traveling and lodging, all that. That's what the Passover is all about. That's why we need y'all support. So the donation this year will be what we normally do each year. Singles to a family of 3, $100. Families of 4 or more, $200. Or listen carefully, or whatever you can afford. Whatever you can afford. If you say, look, I'm a single brother, times is hard on the boulevard, I can give 40, elder. Okay, we're not going to say, brother, you ain't got the other $60, you can't come to the Passover. No, that's when we will put in the rest. Or some of y'all that can't afford it, or some of y'all, shalom, some of y'all that may not be able to make it, or you can afford to make it, or whatever, you might say, well, I want to donate towards a family that don't have it, or I want to donate to a brother that might be short. Sometimes brothers and sisters do that. You can do that. But the main thing is Deuteronomy 16:16. 3 times in a year shall all thy males appear before Yahweh thy power in a place which he shall choose, in the feast of unleavened bread, and in the feast of weeks, and in the feast of tabernacles. And they shall not appear before Yahweh empty. Every man shall give as he is able, according to the blessing of Yahweh thy power, which he hath given thee. The reason why we give a round figure, it's because we calculate it and we know how much everything costs. And plus, we know some may not be able to give that figure, but you donate what you can. If you're a family of 4 and you say, hey, I can do 125, but, my budget is tight. Okay, we'll work with you. But if you can do the whole amount, do the whole amount also, because we have to pay for the Passover, all right? So RSVP at houseofisraelnyc@gmail.com. Like I said, spots going to fill up quick. If we get a flux of people, which we normally don't, we know what we average. Y'all know H.O.I, we're a little big congregation. We're not really a large congregation like that. We know what we average each year. And then sometimes, people are not around anymore, so that opens up numbers or whatever, or makes it less people. So the point being, though, RSVP ASAP so you can get your spot. If we have to go with a bigger venue, then we can do that. If we get an influx of people, but I doubt it. I know what we average every year with a little big camp. But the Most High said, give according to as you're able. Give what we put a round figure, but don't get simple. I always got to use examples. One year, brother said, nah, I ain't going to come to the Passover because I ain't got $100. I said, brother, we said whatever you can afford. Just give what you can. If you know it's sincere from your heart, if you know you ain't sitting on 10 racks in your pocket, and like, sure, man, I'm giving $20 for the Passover. And I'm going to eat the biggest plate of lamb, and I'm going to have the 10 glasses of wine. If you being cheap Charlie, then yeah. But if you're struggling, you're on a budget, we will work with you. Sometimes we willing to come out of our own pocket. Whatever we got to do to make the Lord's Passover and feast happen. So don't worry about it. But just give what you can. Some of those that are more blessed, you can give extra to fill in for those that may have less. Right? Everybody understand? Put a con 777. So you got an RSVP now. We got 3 months. As of today, tomorrow, January 20th, 21st, we got 3 months, and time is not waiting. We are already 3 weeks into 2024. Most High is not playing with time. All right, so if you're going to come, it's in Philly. Any of y'all in the Philly area, I don't want no excuses. New York, New Jersey, Philly, anywhere in the northeastern area, even a DMV area, no excuse. You're 2-3 hours away. By car, you half an hour, 45 minutes on a plane. Up and down on a plane. So let's go. All right, get your little pennies together and let's go. We got 3 months. As of today, tomorrow, we have 3 months. That's not a lot of time, but that is a lot of time if you're planning and preparing. All right, so let's get it. Again, Deuteronomy 16:16. 3 times in a year shall all thy males appear before Yahweh thy power in the place which he shall choose. In the feast of unleavened bread, and in the feast of weeks, and in the feast of tabernacles. The feast of unleavened bread is the Passover. So you must appear. The reason why it says all the males, because of course the male is the head and dominant figure of the family. But a lot of times the women would be prone to be more unclean than the men, through childbirth and the monthly and things of that nature. So the males, a lot of times the women would miss out, but the male, he's required to be there. But if the wife is not unclean, there's no problem with the children. They are required to be there at the main feast also. But it says males because the male figure, he's most likely to not have to deal with so many uncleannesses as the woman and be available for the feast. All right, but everybody's required. But the male is the most important because he's the head of the family. And naturally, if he's appearing to the feast, he's going to bring the family, the wife and the children. Right? So from there, let's go to Exodus 12. Exodus chapter 12. I'm only going to read a few, not going to be on this long. All right. The Passover is important. It's coming up. All right. I know y'all probably want us to be on here talking about Big Jook and Yo Gotti, right? And all the other drama and gossip that's going on. But we'll touch on all that stuff. Y'all know we'll touch on it in camps and different things. We know y'all want to come on here and see the sensationalism, the Jewish rat tunnels in New York City. But the Passover is important also, y'all. All right? So, Exodus 12:2. Right? Salakia, Exodus chapter 12, verses 1 and 2. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you. So the Passover month brings in our new year also. What day is it this year? All right, if y'all get y'all calendars, you'll be able to put it up on your wall and see. This year, it will be when? April 7th. It will be Sunday, April 7th at even. All right, that's our new year. Sunday, April 7th, 2024 at even. I ain't going to show y'all the rest. Y'all got to get the calendar to see the Passover graphics we did. We put some good work into the graphics on the calendar. Get your calendars this year. All right, get your 2024 feast day calendars. Now, once again, right? Again, Exodus 12, 1 and 2, that's our new year. The Passover month brings in our new year. All right, so that's our first month. Now, something important I want to touch on, right? This is Exodus 12, 8 and 9. You have a lot of veganism coming into the nation of Israel, which I'm not knocking nobody, but I'm nobody's vegan, you know. I try to get the healthier meats, but I'm nobody's vegan. And yes, I still eat red meat. You know, I try to balance it and try to flush it out with salads and fruits and different things, water, you know, balance it out. Diet, you know, proper other things in your diet, exercise, working out, whatever. But during the Passover, you must eat the lamb. There's no way around it. It's a commandment. Let me read it. Exodus 12:8. And they shall eat the flesh in that night, roast with fire. The flesh is the flesh of the lamb. All right. And unleavened bread, and with bitter herbs they shall eat it. So you must eat of the flesh in that night. The Passover night. There's no excuses. All right. Eat not of it raw, like the so-called white man. Don't eat your meat red and raw and bloody. All right. Nor sodden at all with water, but roast with fire. His head with his legs with the purtenance thereof. So you're supposed to eat the Passover, the flesh of the lamb. So all you vegans out there, you must eat the lamb on the Passover. I know vegan, it's a fad now. It's popular. Some of y'all don't know what the hell y'all doing, right? You just jumping along, you're going along with the hype. Then you gotta study about veganism, because a lot of people said they went vegan and it damn near killed them or caused them medical problems and they had to go back to eating meat. So I'm not saying if you're vegan, you're wrong. Don't, oh, elder, you judging me? Because don't judge us. Don't judge a man or woman that eats meat, and don't judge a brother that want to be vegan. But on the Passover, you have to eat the lamb. So I want to stress that, because you got a lot of people getting into this veganism now. All right, but on the Passover, you got to eat, even if it's a small piece, you got to eat a piece of the lamb. All right, so do we have any questions? So basically, the Passover, for 7 days, you can't eat any leaven, which is yeast. Look at your ingredients. The Passover is a good time to cook at home, cook with a lot of more natural ingredients, a lot of fruits, vegetables, salads, natural fruit juices. Eat at home, or if you're going to eat out, tell a restaurant you want a list of the ingredients in their foods. All right. You can eat flatbreads like tortillas. All right. You can eat like some of the halal wraps, right? Yakanan the Avenger. How do you contact me for a calendar? House of Israel NYC@gmail.com. Email House of Israel, like the country Israel, ISRAEL NYC, short for New York City, @gmail.com. All right, yeah, get your orders in, man, so you can get your calendars out. House of Israel NYC@gmail.com. All right, so 7 days you can't eat any yeast, all right, which is leaven, which is yeast. Any yeast products, do not eat for those 7 days. If you're unsure, when in doubt, just leave it out. If you're in doubt, leave it out. All right, now, any questions? As I'm talking, y'all can type in y'all questions. I'll give y'all a few minutes, and I'm going to wrap it up soon. Now, again, H.O.I. Passover, all right, 2024 will be in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the city of H.O.I. brotherly love. I'm in my Philly vibes. Got my Beanie Siegel instrumentals on, right? Hope they don't give me a strike, because I didn't know the lyrics was on that. I thought it was just a beat. But anyway, no folly. So, like I said, H.O.I., we went through some things. We went through some things even with our Philly congregation, but that does not stop the Passover. The Passover goes on. All right, the Passover still goes on in Philly. That's the city we picked from last year. That's the city it's going to be in. The Passover goes on. All right, now, again, H.O.I. Passover, Sunday, April 21st, 2024 at even, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Tentatively, we're either going to be in Germantown or either the downtown Philly area. All right, we will keep y'all posted. If anything changed with the location, we'll keep it updated. But once we finalize on a location, the address will be out, so you know where to get your hotels, your Airbnbs, so on and so forth. We want to try to have a hotel block, right? We was trying to get the Marriott, but there was too much red tape with the food. We told them, we have a kosher diet. We have to prepare our Passover meal and serve it. And it was just too much, we was going to get a room block in the Marriott and everything. But everything was good. So beans and rice and things are fine. Just no having bread and green is well. Yes, beans and rice is fine. Ahaziah, you must be a northern kingdom. Rice and beans. Arroz con pollo. No, that's chicken and rice, all right. Arroz habichuela. All right, you want your rice and beans. Arroz habichuela. Shalom, Sister Amar. Yeah, beans and rice is good though. There's last time I checked, there's no leaven, there's no yeast in beans, there's no yeast in rice. All right. Arroz habichuela, por favor. Dame arroz habichuela. Arroz amarillo and negro habichuela. Boricua. Right? Us Levi, well, I need my beans and rice. Yeah. Levi too. Levi need their beans and rice, man. Judah too, goddammit. I need my Hoppin' Johns with no pork in it. I need my rice and black eyed peas, goddammit. No pork in it though, smoked turkey. Ahaziah's Judah. Yeah, Judah like rice and beans too, goddammit. Every time I go home to New York, man, I gotta go to Simeon. I gotta go to Simeon and get some rice and beans. And Judah too, goddammit. We make our little rice with our beans. Pinto beans, lima beans, black eyed peas, Hoppin' Johns. No pork in it though. All right, so any other questions or comments? No folly, no folly. We just having a little fun. I just wanted to come on here and do a quick announcement so we can get this ball rolling. We got 3 months left. We want to start building this momentum for H.O.I. Passover in Philly. Right, the city of H.O.I. brotherly love. All right. So y'all got to try to make it. No excuses, man. No excuses, Israel. Y'all got to try to make this Passover. Kind? So any more questions or comments? I'm gonna get ready to wind it down and close it out. All right. Any more questions or comments? Kingdom minded 144K. Shalom. So yeah, these feast days are important. You know, you have to attend. You know, you have to make your earnest effort to make. All right. You gotta make your earnest effort to make it to the Most High's feast, man. No excuse, all right? No excuse. So any more questions or comments? Any more questions or comments? All right, anybody? Any more questions or comments? I'm gonna give y'all a few more minutes, Salakia. All right, any more questions or comments? How many of y'all, this will be your first Passover? Anybody, will this year be your first Passover? And do you need instructions on your meal? All right. Frederica, you wasn't listening. In Philly. It's going to be either probably in Germantown or downtown Philly. Well, really, we have a tentative place that's most likely locked down. All right, I dealt with the owners, everything. That's in Germantown, but I got a couple of other places that I'm going to check out. Because, you know, you never know. You might get the place we got is nice. Most likely we're going to settle on that one. But, you know, you never know. You know, you can find a better, nicer spot, better deal, whatever, you know. So, but we got to lock it down because we only got 3 months. I'm still on the West Coast. When I get back to the East Coast, I'm gonna head right to Philly and get that going. All right, lock it down. I mean, we have brothers and sisters in Philly, but I'm hands on and I'm visual. I got to see where we're gonna be at. So I can tell them go ahead and lock it down, but I have to see it myself before we sign any contract, hand over any money. I have to see it myself. Oh, you're looking for hotels? Well, downtown is good. Downtown is good, but anywhere in the general Philly area that's affordable, downtown might be a little bit more pricey. And plus, you can reserve a room for now And then if we get a hotel block for a better rate, you can always cancel that room and come to the hotel we got for the block. Ahaziah, your second Passover, all praises. It'll be your first time attending with H.O.I or Mas Khan. All praises, sis. Gonna be great to see you there. All praises. I'm excited. Passover is one of the most exciting times of the year. Right? Esau have that commercial when the children going back to school, and they play it sometime during the pagan season. It's the most wonderful time of the year. No folly, no folly, no folly. Elder up here singing Edomite songs, whatever. You're always judging something. But okay, I don't see any more questions or comments. So we're gonna rewind this down. Listen, y'all have to, there's a requirement to attend the Pesach. All right, it's a requirement to attend the Passover. Pesach in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. Khan, it's the most wonderful time of the year. 3 months from now. Damn it, I hear a lot of y'all got cold, snow. I've been looking at the news. Planes falling out the sky. Emergency landings. Over 50 people dead. Most are not playing with this weather. All right, we gonna talk about it. Lord will, we gonna talk about it. All right, so y'all gotta make the Passover, y'all. No excuses. All right. 2 Timothy's 1 and 10. Wherefore the rather, brethren and sistren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. They have 13 degrees in Ohio. Whew, I can have it. We got a little bit of rain out here on the West Coast, but it's like 50 degrees, 55. Amani, I'm gonna get to that. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fail. All right. Well, I know you probably saying it. The water sis for reminding me. You probably reminded me to announce it for the people. Well, one thing at a time. Yeah, the sister reminded me. The water sister Amani. The color scheme this year, Israel, there is no color scheme. It's potluck. Well, there is a color scheme because it's potluck colors, but you match with your family. So husband, wife, children can match. Husband and wife can match. If you're a single father, father and children can match. If you're a single mother, mother and children can match. If two sisters are coming, sisters can match. If your mother and your aunt is coming, your mother and your aunt match. Everybody understand? Give me a con 777. Is match with your family. If you stuck on a color, the elder, I might let y'all match with me. But shh, I'll tell y'all my color. Y'all gotta inbox me for my colors. All right? My wife might not be happy with that, but we'll be okay. I'm just messing with y'all. Con 777. No folly, just messing around. Ahaziah, are there camp videos coming soon? There's camp videos all the time, brother. Go to H.O.I Mustard Seed, go to H.O.I LA, H.O.I Hollywood, and all the other H.O.I channels. H.O.I DMV, Illinois. There's just type in H.O.I. But 3 of the main channels that we try to post on, H.O.I Mustard Seed, H.O.I LA, and H.O.I Hollywood. There's always constant camp videos. So again, the color scheme, the garment color scheme this year is potluck. You match with your family. So if your colors are green, black, and gold, then you wear that, your wife, your children, or whatever family member's coming with you. Of course, common sense, if you coming by yourself, wear your own flavor. Or I think some brothers are matching by camps. You know, that's cool too, because that's family. Camps is family. You know, your the camp, whatever city you in, that's like your immediate family, because that's who you see all the time. We're all extended family, But Shalom Nawah. But you match with your family. That's the garment and color scheme this year. Shalom, daughter. You match with your family. It's potluck colors, but you match with your family. So like I said, husband, wife, children. If you're a single parent, father and children, mother and children. If you two spiritual sisters, let's say biological relative not coming, but you close with a sister. In the truth, you got a certain bond, which we all should love and respect each other, but sometimes you just got a certain bond with other brothers and sisters. It just happened that way. Don't make that into a clique, but it happens that way. You might be just develop a relationship with certain brothers and sisters. You love the whole body, but some is whatever. You can match with them. So it's matched by family, but it's not a congregation color scheme. Like we did last year. Last year we did blue, silver, and white. Yeah. All right. So it's by family. You can do different flavors. Let's say your husband want to wear forest green, and then you want to wear emerald green. You can do it like that. You know, whatever, however you choose, or just the same exact colors. You know. It's by family, matched by family. You have uniformity. The garment and color scheme and uniformity is with your family. Everybody understand? Con 777, because then, you know, we want to have a little flavor and variety. So you match with your family. Con? Don't come to the Passover saying, I thought the color was aquamarine this year, elder. Why everybody got on these other different colors? I thought the color was brown and lavender. Why everybody got on these different colors? I thought you said, no. It's potluck. You'll be in there with your brown and lavender on. That's your colors. All right, so back to the fact of the matter. 2 Peter's 1 and 7. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall. All right? So we got to give diligence. The Most High called us back into the truth and showed us Salam Emek. Am I saying that right? The Most High called us back into this truth. And he gave us back our identity as Israelites. So now, how do we pay him back? By making a sincere and earnest effort. That's what diligence is. To be diligent means to make a sincere and earnest effort. All right? Make a sincere and earnest effort. Excuse me, y'all. Make a sincere and earnest effort to come back to the Lord. To make a sincere and earnest effort. So what do? What do? You give your diligence by attending the feast days as much as you can. And stop having an Easter Sunday spirit. All right, stop having an Easter Sunday spirit where we only see you on Passover. You got to stop that too, Israel. All right, we ain't seen you since last Passover. We ain't seen you since maybe Hanukkah or whatever other major feast. Or when some drama happened. A lot of y'all show up when some type of drama in the news happened or something and you want the sensationalism. All right, so that's it on that. I don't want to ramble on too long. It's been a little 45-minute video. AMEC. All right, AMEC, Salakia. I wonder how you say that in the paleo. I'll look it up in the paleo. Interesting name. All right, I'll look it up in the paleo. All right. So, yeah, any other questions or comments? Any other questions or comments? So once again, Passover, H.O.I. Passover 2024, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Sunday, April 21st, 2024 at even. All right, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. All right, anywhere in the general Philadelphia area. Huh. You can't make this up. H.O.I. Philadelphia just came on the screen. Shalom, Mark. That must be Kasaja. Come here, Shalom. You can't make this up as I'm making a final announcement. H.O.I. Passover 2024. H.O.I. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Sunday, April 21st, 2024 at even. The general affiliate area, Germantown, downtown. Shalom, Kasaja. Come here, Shalom. You can't make this up. Right? We hope to see y'all there, Israel. Donation again. Single to family of 3, $100. Family of 4 or more, $200, or whatever you can afford. Deuteronomy 16, 16, 17. We read it earlier. Or whatever you can afford. I got to stress that. Them niggas wanted $100 of my hard-earned money. I can't afford that. I ain't got that. I guess I won't be doing the Passover this year with H.O.I. Why it can't be $1, Elder? Because $1, you know, ain't going to get you nowhere. These venues alone are thousands of dollars. Just for the venue alone. $1,000 an hour, $1,200 an hour, $750 an hour. So we got to put our pennies together to try to make it happen. But it's always what you can afford. If you give the most you can afford, we'll put in the slack. Or the Most High make a way. Somebody might give extra and it'll make up for what you, like I said, don't make that as an excuse. Well, I'm going to just keep these 5 racks from my income tax and hold on to that. And I'm going to give $12 for the Passover. Somebody going to get a rest for me. No, I don't mean be stingy and cheap. Give what you can afford. Budget your money out. We know you got travel, you got hotel, you got transportation if you got to rent a car. We know that. So do what you can. We know you got your garment, you got this and that. Do what you can. And if we can, we'll help brothers and sisters out. If you short and you want to come, and if we got it, extra in the kitty, we'll help you out to get there, to make sure you get to the Passover. But be sincere. Don't hold out on your money and want H.O.I. to pay for you to come to the Passover. And again, everybody donate. You know, some people, you know, I ain't going to put nobody out there, but, you know, people try to be slick last year. Try to dip in the Passover, and you think we don't know? We got the records. We know. Dip in the Passover, ate the biggest piece of lamb, wine, everything. You know, so don't do that. And the script, when you do that, you breaking a commandment. If you come to the Passover and think you ain't supposed to give nothing, you breaking a commandment. The Lord said, don't come empty-handed. And don't say, well, I help with security. That's my payment. No, that's your free will offering. All right, so donate, because everybody we have to pay for everything, and everything costs money. We're not trying to make a hustle, a profit off the Passover. Anything left over, we put it in a kitty, or we use it towards the closing of the Passover. Or, you know, for other feast days throughout the year, or if somebody need help, wherever it's needed. All right, so any more questions or comments? Again, I'm going to repeat it one last time. H.O.I. Passover 2024, hosted by H.O.I. Philadelphia. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Sunday, April 21st, 2024, at even. Garment and color scheme is potluck. Match with your family. Donation is $100 for singles to a family of 3. Family of 4 or more, $200, or give what you can afford. RSVP, and you'll still be able to come to the Passover. You might say, hey, I can only afford $60. I still would like to attend. Of course, brother. Of course, sister. You can still come to the Passover. And we ain't going to put you on blast. This nigga, give him a smidget piece of the lamb. He only gave $60. No. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to do that, Israel. We love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Believe you me, if I was a millionaire, I'd pay for the Passover and tell everybody, just donate something to the kitty. a filthy Ishmaelite came asking about. We're not talking about circumcision right now, brother Amek, but we're talking about the Passover. So I don't understand why you're talking about circumcision. You just want to show us that you cut an Ishmaelite? I know y'all love drama and sensationalism. I cut that Ishmaelite, elder. We're talking about the Passover though. Even though the scriptures tell you right? Well, it was mainly questions about the Passover, brother, not about cutting Ishmael with Galatians 5:1. But yeah, the scriptures do talk about no uncircumcised person supposed to eat of the Passover. Nah, I'm just messing with you, brother. It's all good. You ain't commit no crime. But our uncircumcision is counted as circumcision when we're keeping the rest of the law. But we do encourage brothers, when you come into the truth, go ahead and get the procedure done. But we don't necessarily kick nobody out if they're not circumcised, since you brought up circumcision. Right, brother Amek? But you want to let us know you cut that dirty, filthy Ishmaelite. All right, brother, you let us know. And that's not a question. You made a statement. That's not a question. You made a statement so you can let us know you cut Ishmael. All right, so that's not a question, brother. You actually made a comment so we can know that you cut Ishmael. But it's all good. Israel. Y'all love it, boy. Y'all love the action. All right. So anything else? Any other questions or comments? I'm going to leave that right here. Any other questions or comments? Again, H.O.I. Passover 2024. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, April 21st, Sunday, April 21st, 2024 at even. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, most likely Germantown, but we're going to be in the Philly area the whole weekend. We're going to have events going on the whole weekend, camps, everything, classes going on the whole weekend. So everything will be in the general Philly area, 15, 20, 25 minutes, hopefully no more than 30 minutes away from each other. All right. Potluck garments, match with your family. Match your colors with your family. Donations. I got some of the donations linked in the description box. Email for RSVP and confirmation. House of Israel NYC at gmail.com. I have the PayPal up there. Priestly Lion Garments. The Cash App. The Apple Pay Chime is all up there in the description box. If you want to go ahead and get your RSVP in now, you got 3 months coming. Spots going to fill up, but we may have a little extra room this year because quite a portion of the congregation is no longer with us no more. So we got you got room for maybe some other people to fit up in there. If not, hey, we're gonna make it do what it do. We maybe a little less. RSVP Akron, Ohio on deck. Yeah, you got to inbox me. You got to email me. houseofisraelnyc at gmail.com. houseofisraelnyc@gmail.com. Yeah, I got an RSVP. A couple of brothers from the Philly area already RSVP'd. Well, they said they would like to come with whoever they might come with, and they'll get their portion in so they can RSVP and get their seat sealed. H.O.I. Detroit, they already RSVP'd, about 20 of them. Y'all know H.O.I. we the little big camp, but with them and their families, they already RSVP'd. So, you got to get in there. Get in where you fit in. All right. So any more questions or comments? Any more questions or comments? You know what? I'm going to give y'all a minute or two to type in y'all questions. I'm going to give y'all a minute or two to type in y'all questions. I just see one for now. I hope they don't give me a strike for the music. All right, let me see. Okay, now the first one is Diddy T Baby. What's up with that screen name? Diddy T Baby, or didn't he? Nah, no folly. Yeah, RSVP. Email me, brother. House of Israel NYC@gmail.com. All right, brother, sister. I'm thinking that's a brother. Warn the host, can the women cook for the weekend of the Passover? Depends on, what do you mean weekend of the Passover? If you mean their weekend, yeah, we teach, somebody Frederica Salah. No, at H.O.I, we teach that you can cook on a feast day. I know some camps teach that you can't cook on the Sabbath of a feast day. We at H.O.I, you can cook because it's a feast day. That's what we teach here. So other camps, whoever you follow, listen to them. But at H.O.I, we teach if during the feast, if it falls on a Shabbat, you can cook because it's during the feast. Your feast is a time of feasting. So that's what we teach at H.O.I. We know some camps teach that you're still not allowed to cook because it's the Shabbat. The rules of the Shabbat still apply. Yes, so Isaiah, yeah. Sunday, April 21st at even, that will be a Sabbath. But you can cook anything concerning feasting because it's the Passover feast. Saturday, April 27th at even, that will also be a Shabbat. The regular Shabbat will be Friday night, April 26th in between. That's regular Shabbat. But that's within the 7 days. At HOI, we teach, yes, you can cook on those days. I don't know if that's what you're asking, Isaiah, but yes, the first, April 21st, Sunday, April 21st at even, that will be a Shabbat. Then you got the regular weekly Shabbat, which will be Friday, April 26th at even. Then you have Saturday, April 27th at even. That's a Shabbat also. All right, you understand? That's what you mean, warn the host. Yes. At HOI, that's what we teach. Now, if you follow us, if you follow another camp that say you can't cook on a Shabbat during a feast, that's what they teach. Because their understanding is that it's still the regular Shabbat rules that apply. Our understanding is it's a feast. So as long as you're cooking for that feast, you're allowed to cook. Because on the regular feast days, we cook. You got to cook, and the regular feast days are Sabbaths. So you got to cook on those days. So that's how we understand that HOI. Any other camp that have a different understanding, don't take our head off. Any other questions or comments? All right. I'm going to do this. 2-3 more minutes. Any more questions or comments about the Passover? If there's no more questions about the questions or comments about the Passover, I'll take 1 or 2 regular questions. If not, I'm going to close it out. And if ain't no damn question about nothing, then we're going to close it out. All right, I'll give y'all a minute or 2. Trying to get y'all in them Philly vibes. I got my HOI Philly shirt on. Come here, shout out. Any more questions or comments? All right. Any more questions or comments? If not, we're going to get ready to close it out. Any more questions or comments? All right, I gave y'all the floor. See, this would have been the time to talk about filthy Ishmael. No, I'm just kidding. Let me see. Amanda Bobo said, can't the man come by himself if all he can afford? I guess you're saying the man can come by himself if he can't afford his whole family. Is that what you're saying? Amanda Bobo, can't the man come by himself if all he can afford? If he can't afford to bring all of his family, can he come by himself? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. All right. And he can reach out to us and let us know his situation if we can help in any way. If we can help in any way, we will. Now, we're not going to promise that, right? Because H.O.I, we're not balling out of control, you know? We don't have millions like that, hundreds of thousands, not even multitudes of thousands. So we can't, you know, unfortunately, we can't pay for everybody to come to the Passover. If we had it like that, come to the Passover for free. Just give an offering to the kitty. If we had millions like that. 1 Corinthians 14:40, let all things be done decently and in order. Kind. So yeah, Sister Amanda, if the man can't afford it to bring his whole family, then he comes by himself and represent for his family. But he can contact us, we can vet his situation, and maybe we can try to help. We're not going to promise anything. We're not going to say we're going to help every Hebrew that can't afford it. No. But we can vet the situation. Maybe somebody's coming from his area that got room in their car. Maybe somebody could say, well, I'll give extra for that family to help with their traveling expenses. You never know, you know. We're not gonna make no promises. Either we can do it or we can't. Any more questions or comments? I'm gonna let y'all go ahead. Any more questions or comments? I'll give y'all another minute or two. Brother say, hey, I'm a man that can't take correction, damn it. Yeah, I ain't even really correcting you. I'm just messing with you. All praise to the Most High. I just passed my bus training course on Tuesday. Congratulations, brother. You're going to be a bus driver? What city? Your bus training course on Tuesday. All praises. Congratulations, King. Anybody else? Anybody else? All right, I think that's it. I've been on here over an hour. Will a updated leavening agent list be coming out soon? Yes, let me speak on the leaven. London City, where's that at? In the UK? Where's that at, brother? And that says a London city in the U.S. somewhere. I don't know. I don't know every city. Let me know. All right. Let me see. Shalakia. Concerning the leaven, right? Sister Arma, concerning the updated leaven list, right? I noticed something with that. Every year we do try to do a little bit more research and update it. But with that, y'all, the best thing y'all could do is just pay attention to your ingredients. Because I notice we can give y'all the list. We can do the meticulous research, whatever, give y'all the list. But you still got to just check your ingredients. And when in doubt, just leave it out. Because some people, we gave the list and then they like, but I heard this got leaven. And then a lot of y'all here and you listen to other camps and you know, so we'll give out the leavening list, right? Because now I was doing some research last year and I read somewhere, I'm gonna try to find it again this year, that leavening agents doesn't necessarily amount to leaven, meaning it's called the leavening agent because it makes something rise, but it's not the actual leaven yeast that we're not supposed to eat. So then it gets all technical. So that's why when in doubt, just leave it out. But we'll give out the list to the best of our ability. I know there was a list we was using for quite some years, and brother said that need to be updated. I thought it was pretty thorough, but you know, we'll do it to the best of our ability, as thorough as we can. But when in doubt, leave it out, and don't starve yourself during the Passover. A lot of y'all be like, that got leaven in it, and it's like, no, it does not. Right? That's potatoes, brother. Potatoes is not leaven. Don't put potato got a sperm. I mean, eggs, when you scramble eggs, they bubble up and rise. Those are eggs, brother. Nobody added yeast to the eggs. So don't starve yourself during the Passover either. Rice, because rice is hard and small, then it fluffs up. Rice got leaven in it because it fluffs up. No, that's from it being cooked and the heat being added to it. So don't starve yourself either during the Passover. All right? If it's leaven, it's leaven. If it's not, it's not. If you're unsure, just don't eat it. But if you, I'm into something too. If you read the ingredients and you say, well, I don't see no leaven, but then maybe you might go back later and find out, oh man, that had 11 to 8. Don't jump off a damn roof. Oh my God, the Lord gonna kill me. I ate No, you did not know. St. John 1:17, we don't have to get it. For the law was given by Moses, but grace and truth came by H.O.I. St. John 1:17, that's where grace comes in. So don't put a millstone about your neck and jump in the water because you might have slipped up and ate some leaven during the Passover and you didn't know. Yeah, like the sister said, a lot of stuff that says yeast is not active. You can go, I mean, it can get confusing, but me, I just play it safe. And being in the truth so many years, I kind of naturally know what has leaven from what. I kind of naturally know what to eat during the Passover or not to eat. Right. She said a lot of things that say yeast are an active yeast, such as torula yeast. Con. You got to do your research. And, you know, when some people see yeast and it's a wrap, I'm not eating it. That's fine, too. Some brothers and sisters don't eat out at all during the Passover. They said they only want to take a chance. They just don't eat out. They cook everything at home. Meats, rice, vegetables, fruits, salads, natural stuff, flatbreads with no yeast in them, those things. All right. So I think that's it. Oh yeah, the bus driver. Right. Excellent point, Sister Arma. A lot of things are thickeners, but they're not risers. There's a difference. All right. So do your research. That's all. And we going to give y'all the list. You know, well, Elder, you ain't put Yoruba yeast on here. We didn't come across Yoruba yeast in our research and on the flyer. But then you don't eat it. Do your own research on Yoruba yeast. All right. So that's it, you know. This is Exodus 12 and 15. 7 days, so like in 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread. Even the first day you shall put away leaven out of your houses. For whosoever eat of leavened bread from the first day until the seventh day, that soul shall be cut off from Israel. All right. And the reason why the Most High said put the leaven out of your houses is because what? So you don't get tempted. So before the Passover, like a week or two, start eating up everything. Everything with leaven in it, you know, get your little yeast on. If it's no good, throw it out. All right. Or sometimes people, you have a lot of stuff, a lot of groceries with leaven in it, and you're not rich. So maybe you got a garage or a basement, and you say, I'm gonna tie up, I'm gonna just separate everything. Now, some of y'all that are hyper righteous, no, I'm getting out of my house. So you throw away $200 worth of groceries that got leaven in it. Knock yourself out. You're going to go in that faith. You're going to throw that money away, knock yourself out. Some brothers and sisters will just separate the leaven into a different part of the house or the garage or the basement or a shed or something. And then when the Passover's over, they'll bring it back into their house. Because I don't want to throw away all that food. Or the best thing to do is start from now. Even now, 3 months in advance, start shopping. And as you're getting closer to the Passover, you're buying less foods with leavening in them. So you don't have to throw away so much money in food. Y'all know how somebody put up a shopping cart. It was a meme. It was too funny. Somebody put up a shopping cart on Facebook and said, this is the most expensive vehicle to operate nowadays. Y'all know what they mean, because groceries are so expensive. That was funny as hell, no folly. Right? They put up this shopping cart and said, this is the most expensive vehicle to operate nowadays. Because food is so high. So you don't want to buy, most of you should be trying to eat healthier. So a lot of that processed food you should be staying away from. But you don't want to buy a whole bunch of food that you're going to have to throw away. Because when you throw away food, you're throwing away money. Hell, I'm poor, and when I look at my refrigerator, and I'm poor, and I'm throwing away all this food, I'm like, this went bad. We ate that the other night. The children didn't want no more of that. I'm throwing away. You clean out your refrigerator every week or every 2 weeks or whatever, a month, have a routine, and I'm throwing stuff away. Like, oh damn, we ain't finished eating that. I'm like, damn, we just throw away about $50, man. We wasted food. Sometimes you want something fresh every day. You overcook, And I'm like, man, I'm poor. I ain't got no $50, $70 of worth of food to be throwing away. Hell, 30, 40. But that all that waste, the food go bad or whatever, it accumulate. You're like, damn, I'm throwing away food. So you don't want to do that you don't want to have a whole bunch of stuff with leaven in it in your house and you throwing away food during the Passover. All right, so keep that in mind too. So anymore, I mean it this time, y'all. I mean it. Any more, and then we're going to close it out. Any more questions or comments? I'll give y'all another minute. I hope they don't give me a strike. Any more? Come on, let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. H.O.I. Passover, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania this year. City of H.O.I. brotherly love, sisterly love, nationly love, nationhood. But no folly. Let's get it. All right, so I guess not. No more questions or comments. So yeah, we read 7 days no leaven should be eaten, and remove the leaven out of your homes. So maybe by April 10th, 11th, you want to start. So by the 21st, you got you a good week and a half, 10 days, whatever. Start getting that leaven out. Even when the new year coming, April 7th, you got 2 whole weeks. Start getting the leaven up out of your crib. Eat it up. Trash it if it went bad. It's no good. Separate it if you got other parts of your house you don't want to throw it away. Or if you're going to go on faith, you hyper righteous, throw it out. If it's $100 worth of leaven, you just want to throw it out, get it out your house, knock yourself out. That's between you and the Most High. All praises. All right, so again, I'm going to just read 2 Timothy's again, 2 Peter, Salakia, then we're going to close it out from there, unless there's any more questions or comments. I just want to say, I love you, King. All praises, good review. Who Oh, okay. Oh, that's my sister, Shalom. Ashkana Khan in the building. Make sure y'all subscribe to We Remember Our Roots on YouTube. Subscribe to We Remember Our Roots. Our sister Ashkana Khan, H.O.I, Illinois. She got a beautiful channel with children's lessons on there about the scriptures and our history. Make sure y'all subscribe to that. I've been pushing it on Facebook, and I'm going to get them subscribers up. Shalom, sis. I love you too, princess. The movie, yeah, Khan. Make sure y'all check out the Book of Clarence review that I just did on H.O.I Mustard Seed and H.O.I LA. All right, love you too, sis. We still coming. Most I will. I'm still coming. But I had to push the trip back this year. Just stuff happening back to back. But when I get the right date, I'll give y'all at least 2 weeks notice. But most I will. We still coming. I'm still coming. Or whoever gonna come with me. Make sure y'all subscribe to We Remember Our Roots. All right. Subscribe to We Remember Our Roots and watch those lessons with your children. Hell, watch them yourself. Grown-ups can watch them too. All right. Love you too, sis. You already know. You already know how we do. You know how we do. Most I will. I'll see y'all soon. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? So that's it. Okay. 2 Peter 1:10 again. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if you do these things, you shall never fall. Give your diligence, Israel. The Most High called us back. We remember our roots. Most High called us back to our roots. So we got to make a sincere effort to repent and keep the commandments and do our feast days. The hell with these Hebrews talking about we ain't in Jerusalem. We can't keep the feast days outside of our land. No, they don't understand the scriptures. So give diligence to make your calling and election sure. The Most High called you. The least you can do is be diligent and come into this truth and do the feast days, do the commandments and the feast days, the camps, the works, the classes, the meetings, everything to the best of your ability. Everybody understand? Con 777. So I want to see y'all in the building this year at the Passover 2024. So once again, damn, Elder, I'm tired of you repeating it. Got to say things a million times for Israel. H.O.I Passover 2024. Sunday, April 21st, 2024 at even, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, more likely than not in the Germantown area or the downtown area or the general Philly area. April 21st, 2024 at even, but it's going to be a whole weekend. It's going to be from April 19th through the 21st. The itinerary for all days will be on a flyer and a video that we'll make announcing it. With the culmination being the Passover on Sunday night, April 21st, 2024 at even. Yes, the Passover still goes on in Philadelphia, despite some bumps and bruises that we may have went through. We don't have to get into all that now. That's neither here nor there. We've moved on. We try to build this momentum for the Passover and then get ready for the next city, the next year, or Jerusalem. Hopefully them World War III coming, them chariots come, the next Passover be in Jerusalem. Nah, no folly. Or maybe in New Jerusalem, New Jersey. No, just kidding. But anyway, no folly. So come on out. We expect for y'all to be in the building. Give your diligence, Israel, and make it to the Passover. Again, the garment and color scheme will be potluck. You match with your family. If you don't know what color to wear, you confound it. I'll give you a color to wear. But it's potluck garments match with your family. Everybody wear their own flavor with their family. But that don't mean potluck with your family, unless you just want to do that. You got a wife and 6 children. Y'all all wear a different color. Y'all can do that, but the family should match the same color. That's the uniformity, but not uniformity this year, if that makes sense. The donation is $100 for one person to a family of 3, family of 4 or more, 200, or whatever you can afford. That's important. Or whatever you can afford. All right, give what you can. You'll still be able to attend the Passover. All right. We'll have more detail as time goes on. Addresses, local hotels, rental car information, Airbnbs, whatever. You can do your own research. Everything will be in the general Philly area. If you get downtown Philly, you'll be near everything, whatever. Everything will be in 20 minutes away from each other. All right. So email me for more information at houseofisraelnyc@gmail.com. houseofisraelnyc@gmail.com. If you want to donate, the donation links are in the description box. PayPal, Apple Pay, Chime, Cash App, they're in the description box. All right. And I'll add the GoFundMe also to continue to support the GoFundMe. So that's it. Any final questions or comments? Anybody? One more minute. Any questions or any final questions or comments? 1 minute. Any final questions or comments? I'm trying to get y'all to them Philly vibes. Kylie, oh my God. Hi. Hi, Kylie, oh my God. How you doing? How are ya? Salakia. Any more questions or comments? Any more questions or comments? I hope they don't give me a strike. I hope they don't give me a strike. Any more comments? All right, so no more questions or comments. We'll close out with that, y'all. The water for coming on here with me, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel. Like, subscribe, share. I'm trying to get this channel built up so we can have an extra avenue to get the word out. I made an announcement 2 years at the H.O.I cookout in 2022 that I wanted to do more on this channel. So I'm trying to, y'all. Bear with me. Elder's a busy man. So I hope to see y'all in the building April 21st, 2024 at even. H.O.I Passover, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Come on out. Come out for the whole weekend. Support the events and stuff that's going to be going on. Hope to see you in the building. All right? So with that, I'm going to sign off. Pre-Sabbat, H.O.I to them chariots fly. All praises. And Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, all the camps in Yahweh, Yahweh Shai throughout the four corners of the earth. We still got next. Bring it out. H.O.I to them chariots fly. H.O.I pull-up boys forever and ever. Mun. All the camps that are sincere in Yahweh, Yahweh Shai throughout the four corners of the earth. Kwam Yashala, we still got next. Hallelujah. Bring it out. H.O.I to them chariots fly forever and ever. Mun. Shalom. Kun. Kwam Yashala. See y'all at Passover, most high willing. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, April 21st, 2024. Shalom.